and give you some sound, like some hi. Okay. Tell me when you're ready. Hi folks, this is Peter Downing. I'm here at the Players Guild of Leonia membership meeting that is scheduled to start in 8 minutes. We should be on track time-wise, but we are having some technical challenges with our Wi-Fi connectivity here at the drill hall. So please be patient with us. Because of the heat, we're not sure all the reasons why, but please just know that hopefully our broadcast will go out as scheduled and as usual, but there may be some issues with connectivity on our end because of the Wi-Fi. Please bear with us and be patient, and hopefully everything will sort itself out. Thank you.
someone's ready for the meeting to start. Oh, there it is. Here, they're using this chair, but the arm is crossed. That's not a wise thing. But I'll sit here. I know. Here, just. Oh yeah, no, let's not. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now we need more chairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here. Okay. Next up. Using that. Okay. And we're still gonna need one more. That's fixable.
Yeah, I might need to put a couple of nails.
All right. I sent the email. Okay, cool. Building, I want to make sure no one's afraid. And are we short one chair? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? I'm not going to sit, so this is fine. I replaced the chair. That's fine. Can I sit in the comfy one? All right, let's just get all these annoying people in here. I'm sitting in the comfy one. Hi, how are you? Good, how are you? All right, Todd's coming to see you. He is? Do we want the work lights on?
Why is it so
Yeah? Okay, so we may have a problem? All right, and you want us all up here, like so? Okay. All right. I didn't know you. No, I don't. I can't help it. All right, people, let's get started.
Give you a quick hug. Yeah, summertime.
Okay, we ready?
We're never really ready, but I think
Yeah.
it's ready.
The mic wants to. Okay, the mic wants to. Keep moving. Mark, say when. All right, guys.
So don't sit there.
If we're gonna, no, I'm not sitting. It's okay. So we need to start the meeting? Yeah? For our audience at home? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we're a little different.
Okay. All right, so we're ready to get started? All right. We need silence in the hall. Here we go. All right. So just tell me, okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the June membership meeting of the Players Guild of Leonia. I understand that we are having some instability with the internet. Is that correct, Mark? Yes. Choppy things in and out, so if we lose you all, it wasn't on purpose. We really want you here. And maybe we can start to find out at some point, Mark, who actually is chatting and letting us know that they are here. Yeah? Okay. Okay, all right. All right, so we would normally have the reading of the minutes, except we don't, because you may notice that Joanne Molt, who has been the secretary until now, is not here because she is home sick, and we don't have the minutes. So, and I know you're terribly disappointed in that, but we'll just soldier on without it. All right, so we are going to start, however, with the treasurer's reports. I'll ask Robert to come up to the mic. Yes, you do, because otherwise they won't hear you.
Okay, hi.
No, the mic for the streaming.
Oh, gotcha.
So for June, for the operating account, we have $40,937. For the capital, it's still $20,200, bringing us a total of $61,137. June of 2023, we were at $35,243. So we're like a 70% so. So no major expenses, I mean, everything. So you all know that obviously Applause was kiboshed for the last weekend, unfortunately. And as it was, if they had gone through and had a decent weekend, we would have made about $2,500, which is really quite fantastic for a musical. So kudos to Applause for really keeping their expenses in check and everything. Unfortunately, that's not the case, but as it looks like we get a refund from the licensing company for the shows that we didn't do, it looks like we still may make a small profit of like $500 or something. So we'll know. So and that's it. Everything else, there's nothing else extraordinary going on other than nothing.
I've discovered that this does not want to, when you do this, it just wants to go right back up, so, and I would adjust this, but for fear of causing more problems, so we'll just leave it. Okay. Oh, good. Thank you, Laura. Okay, all right, good. As long as they can hear us, right? They don't have to see us, gorgeous though we all are. Okay, so I think it's appropriate to introduce the board members and tell you what their positions are going to be for this next year, which means you all are going to have to come up to the mic, all right? Foolishly, they considered that it would be okay if I stayed on as president, so that's going to be me. Or maybe I'm the one who's foolish, I don't know. So I'm going to have the new vice president come up to the mic. Just introduce herself.
Hello. Jody Reese, I am your new vice president, and hopefully we'll have a great year. Hi.
Robert Klein, I'm still treasurer.
Mr. Seymour, sorry? No, you have to go up to the mic. That's it.
So many details to this job. Mike Seymour, I'm the secretary.
We skipped Lois.
No, we didn't skip anybody. I was just introducing the officers first. Okay. So would you like them to come up to the mic? You want to torture them and have them come up to the mic, or should I just say who they are? What do you think? Make them come up to the mic? Okay. All right. So in no particular order. Lois, let's start with you.
I just took a bite of a delicious pastry. I'm Lois Corwin, and I'm a board member for 2 years.
I'm Marissa. I'm also a two-year term. This is my-
I'm Linda, and I'm in my last year that I'm finishing up, but I'm still going to be around, so.
I'm Art. Got another year left on the board, and I'm in charge of props.
Okay, and Joanne Mould, who is homesick, is a continuing board member. All right, hi Joanne, in case you're not throwing up and you're actually on listening to all of this, okay? All right, Linda, do you want to do an applause recap, or do you feel what Robert said is sufficient?
I think what Robert said is sufficient.
Okay, all right, fine. Robert,
worked very hard, and
big show, people worked hard. It's a shame to have missed that last weekend, but illness, stuff, emergencies, things happen, right? Robert, do you want to say anything about the Marshall's Playwright Showcase? Up at the microphone.
Yeah. Marshall Playwrights, all the shows are in rehearsal. It's going okay. Ticket sales could be a little better, so come on down. There are member tickets. I'm going to send out a volunteer email to the membership soon, and while we have some spots filled, we could use a few more spots filled. I don't know, that's...
Tell everybody what the price is for the member ticket and how
The member ticket is $10 for the showcase, for coming in. Regular seats are 25 and 22. So $10 for the members. Send us an email at Players Guild News, and we'll set you up with your member ticket. And if you volunteer, you go in for free. Yeah, we're going to need a few. We're going to send out the volunteer sheet shortly. So yeah, ushering and things like that. Yeah, mostly tickets is good, but ushering. Anything else, Ramsey?
I think that's all right. Okay. Linda, do you want to say anything about next season, which is already underway? So much for the summer. We're already doing things for next season. Do you want to recap the season coming? Or tell us, yeah, the new season.
The new
Yes, ma'am.
season, well, the Niceties, and that's already cast. So that's exciting. They were able to cast the show, and that goes up in September. And then we have in November Romeo and Juliet, and those auditions will be in August. Those will be announced soon. Then we have, oh, Peter, you're doing the Disney songbook. So continuing from our Disney from
Actors, singers, dance, and Godspell, and they're doing it over here. He's going to go over there. So, and of course, we all understand that. But we are doing a few numbers that are utilizing talent from different groups. I personally am directing 2 sequences from the producers, and I have talent from all Owens from Little Shop of Horrors, which is a lot of fun. And I'm doing a dance sequence of one of the dances I did for Cabaret, and I'm using all the dancers from Round Table. So it's nice. It's kind of fun to set it on new people. So that's it. It's only one night only. Everyone's kind of rehearsing independently. We're looking for spaces. Jolene at Progressive has been wonderful, and so rehearsals have begun. And Vicky Casella is our musical director, and Cheryl steps in when she's not available, which is fantastic. And Cheryl's also performing in the production, and I'm excited about it. I've been at all the rehearsals of things that we're kind of overseeing, including the opening numbers. We can definitely make it work. Peter is our basically our stage manager and production producer, or helping us out. Diana's my co-producer on this, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work organizing all these different groups. I need to get all their information. We're making a program, but we should have good sound and a great facility. And I know we have a lot of good talent. We just have to put it all together. And I hope that you all come.
How do you get tickets?
Yeah, at the from the Barrymore at the website for the Barrymore Film Center. We started to promote it once Playwright Showcase is done. I'm going to be pushing out a lot of promotion through the PGL site. All the groups are, and we have a marketing person that is going to be helping us as well. So I do think we'll sell out because we have a lot of people from a lot of different groups, so I think they will come out to support. And I've only been involved in community theater here about 20 years, but on and off, but about 20 years. And I've never seen anything like this before, so I think it's an exciting event. Yes.
Ask people, once press release and everything's out, since this is happening in the middle of the summer, maybe even everyone in this room, when they see it on our site, can amplify it through their sites.
Right.
And
Share.
That's what you're going to get the word out about it.
Right.
Saturday in July, a lot of people may be away, but every bit of help would help.
Yes, we will definitely do that. So that's it.
Mark, do you want to talk about your Broadway workout sessions?
Sure. And Saturday mornings at 10, every Saturday up until August 3rd, except July 20th, the day of the performance. I run this Broadway workout. It's like a Zumba class, 45 minutes, maybe 50, outside. But it's been getting so hot, I think we need to move it inside. So apparently, Lois, you're not having a rehearsal this Saturday at 10. So this Saturday, it's going to be 93, 95. We're going to run the class inside. And if it's raining, of course, we'll be inside as well. It's a lot of fun. And it's free, but we have a donation jar. It's not for me. The money goes to the Guild. Last week, we had 8 people. We took in like $50, right? Yeah. So at the end of the summer, we'll have a couple $100.
Money, and suddenly he's awake, right? Okay. All right. And Stacy, you are continuing the improv throughout.
Yeah, if they're empty, as Dan says, because, you know, we can't always keep up with it, so we really need people to help us out. If you see an empty garbage can, please put it on the side where it belongs. Also, I just wanted to let everyone know who does props that I'm working on straightening out the prop area because it is really a disastrous mess. And from now on, if you are looking for something that belongs in the kitchen, you should look in the kitchen first if you're looking for a prop. If it's not there, yes, then look upstairs, but we're trying to condense things, so if you're looking for a kitchen prop, please look in the kitchen. Thank you very much.
Diane, before you, just tell everybody when you say kitchen items, what you mean that you're actually placing in the kitchen cabinets.
Okay, so we have glassware, cups, teapots, I have decanters, ice buckets, trays, plates, tablecloths, and that's about it. So, just letting you know.
Okay.
What show are you rehearsing, Diane,
Okay, all right. That truly, yes, sir, Peter.
Robert, is it worth mentioning the producers meeting that's happening in a couple of weeks?
I can. I haven't really focused on it. The producers meeting is happening Sunday evening, July 7th from 5 to 9. Everybody who's participated, if you were a director or a producer in this past year, we really want to get people together and having a roundtable. I've invited pretty much everyone that I think was invited that was participating in that, and almost everyone's responded in a positive way. We're going to, we know we have some issues with regard to producing and some of the other things that go on here. We're going to try to address, at least start a conversation and see if we can address a couple of them and try to make the situation better as people direct and do shows here. It's a hard job, and it takes a lot of hands to make these things work, and sometimes we don't have all the hands that we need to make it happen, and that puts a lot of strain on the system. So that's it. We're going to try and look at things on July 7th, and we will probably get most of that back to the board and stuff to talk to and try to come up with some solutions to get things working a little smoother here.
Yay. Okay, I feel I should do this. Can we all give a round of applause to the very wonderful Diane, who has provided the most amazing hospitality all year? Yeah. Oh, good. That was enough that she's embarrassed. That was the goal. What? Huh? What?
I have one more really brief thing. I forgot.
Yeah. Yes, Robert.
This is sort of on a separate note. For the directors who are coming up in this year, 2024-25, the artwork that was used is what I'd call a temporary placeholder. We have to start communicating with the patrons in like March and stuff, and I know you don't have your materials together. So I try to pick something that's sort of neutral and that I think is nice, but it's not to make a statement about your show. So if you have your own artwork, which I hope you all do, get it to me, and we will incorporate it in. As soon as you get it to me, we'll put it on the website. We'll put it anywhere that it goes online. So again, if you see, there wasn't a lot for Normal Heart.
I
but
need you to give me the contract, by the way. I need that.
Should be it's in the thing, but okay. And some of the others, your show, yes, sir. It just, you get everything done, and there's artwork, and we can talk to the different people. The banners have to be done a certain way, the flyers and everything. So you get your artwork in, and we'll use what you have. I'm not dictating the artwork for anybody. It's just a placeholder to you get me what you want to use, and that's for all of the shows.
I think with the banners, that's something that we've got to talk about at the producers meeting, because producers don't really know how to do the banners. That's become a big issue. That was thrown on them. So that's another issue that's going to be talked about, but an important one, definitely.
You probably didn't hear that. Sorry about that. Okay. Do you want to tell everybody or no?
It's something that should be done at the producers.
Okay. Never mind. Going to happen at the producers meeting. We'll let you know later on. Okay. That truly is the end of the agenda for tonight, and you thought you'd be here late. Yes. Yes. Okay. That's why I asked for it. Is there anything else? Sir?
On a personal PGL note, the reason we're at the Barrymore, though, is that last summer, Jeff invited me to go over to his house. He wanted to give me an old movie, Jeff McCartney wanted to give me an old movie projector, and I went over there and we visited for a while. And he said, by the way, have you been to the Barrymore Film Center? And I said, no. He goes, what are you waiting for? You need to go there. It's the perfect venue to do a show like Mac and Mabel. You really need to go up there. So a few weeks after that conversation with Jeff, I did go to the Barrymore Film Center, and everything has evolved from that first meeting. It turns out that the executive director at the Barrymore Film Center ran the AV department in my high school when I was in high school. Yeah, so his name is Nelson Page, and it was like a reunion, and I told him why I was there. Anyway, that's, so the whole production is going to be dedicated to Jeff McCartney.
And it is a beautiful facility. I would absolutely say to everybody, come for that evening, just if, never mind the talent, just kidding. But come to see it because it is an amazing facility. I had no idea it was there. I had no idea it was there. It is in Fort Lee on Main Street, and that information is going to be in the prompter that you actually will get. Don't get me started on that. And there's a parking lot right across the street, so there is ample parking. You don't have to worry about parking on the street. Okay, yes, and the different theaters will, we had talked about actually putting that in the physical program. More to be talked about. Okay, truly, I'm going to ask one more time, is there anything else, and if anybody raises their hand, I'll probably hurt them. Seriously, is there anything else that you need and want to mention, discuss, tell about, ask about? This may be one of the shortest meetings on record. It is 8:27. What's the movie? Should we tell you what the movie is for the barbecue and the movie? Do you want to know what the movie is? Should we tell them? What do you think? Should we tell them? Yeah? Shall we? Moonstruck.
I saw that at the Barrymore Theater on Valentine's Day.
Well, I guess you're going to see it again here after the barbecue, aren't you? Yes. All right, it's a wonderful movie. Okay, that being it, the end of the agenda, I am going to say that we are done. I understand that there's champagne and other stuff to eat and drink in the other room, so if you want to hang out for a while with all of us, let's do that. What do you say? And I know the season's not over, but I think a round of applause for what has been a wonderful season is appropriate. Yeah? Yeah? Thank you, nice people at home. We hope to see you soon. We're done. Good night. All right.
Don't